So, my dear student, in the last volume, we have seen how you can derive the delta and star transformation. I have written the summary here. If the delta is this is the star. If you change star delta to star, so this is the transformation equation. And if you want to transform from star to delta, so this is the transformation equation. And we have solved one question in which there are two delta, and we will solve it. We are solving one delta. Now let us see this question. Here you see, in middle there will be a delta. There will be first, there will be no series parallel combination if you see carefully. So you will be go to directly delta. So if you see here, there are here there is a delta first. So if I will be join like this, if you join like this, let this is O. So if you want to find out, this is one terminal, this is two terminal, this is three terminal, these three equations, three resistances are the same. So when you transfer this resistance, that is product of these two divided by this plus this plus this. This resistance is product of these two divided by this plus this plus this. So if you are taking 3 into 3 divided by 3 plus 3 plus 3, so it is 1. So if you transform it, then you are getting this is 1 ohm, this is 1 ohm, this is also 1 ohm. So let us redraw it. If you redraw it, other parameter, other things are same. So at O, here we are getting this is 1 ohm, this side we are getting 1 ohm, this side we are getting 1 ohm. This from here 1 ohm, 1 ohm, 1 ohm. So these three are reduced. Now from this point there is 1 ohm, 1 ohm. From this point also there is 1 ohm, 1 ohm. From this point also there is 1 ohm. Now from this point is A, this point is B, and here there is 6 ohm. Here there is also 6 ohm. It is there. Others, this is 6 ohm. Now here you see next, then you see whether there is first, after doing one transformation, you have to see that whether there is series or parallel combination or not. If you see here these two are in series, these two are in series, so these two are in series. So if you draw it, then we are getting these two series 1 and 1, so it will become 2 ohm. These two are also series, so you are getting 2 ohm. These two are also series, so you are getting 2 ohm. Now this will be there, this is 6 ohm, this will be there, so this is also 6 ohm, and here it is there, this is 6 ohm. It will be as it is there. We are changing this. Now you see, we are getting here 3 delta. This is 1 delta, this is 1 delta, this is 1 delta. So if there is 3 delta, then 3 delta consists of 1 star in between them. This is a star. This is a delta, this is a delta, this is a delta, and these three delta has a star at the center. So if this type of three delta are coming, then you solve for the star. Here we are changing it from the star to delta. So if you change star to delta, I can draw it like this. This star, it changes into delta. So I can say this is A, let it be A, this is B, this is C. So when you are changing it, then you are getting R1 equal to sum of these two. This resistance is, if you see here, in between these two, that is your R1, AB, and that is equal to the sum of these two plus the product of these two divided by the third one. So if you are taking C here the sum of these two, yani 2 plus 2 plus product of these two, 2 into 2 divided by third one is 2. So you are getting this is 4 plus 2. So it is 6. So it is 6 ohm. As it is, these three are same, so this will become 6, this will become 6, this will become 6. So now this can be drawn like this. If you rerun it, this is 6, this is 6, this is 6. Now at this point there is 6, it is there. At this point this is 6, at this point that is also 6. Now this is A and this is B. You have to find out what is the resistance between these two. Now you see whether there is series or parallel or not. If you see here, between these 2 points, these two are parallel. Between these 2 points, these two are parallel. Between these 2 points, these two are parallel. So 6 and 6 parallel, that is 3. 6, 6 parallel 3, 6, 6 parallel 3. So if I will rerun it, then it can be seen like this. It can be seen like this. After this, if you draw, then here it is A, this is B. In between these two, 6, 6 parallel, so it is 3. In between these two, 6, 6 parallel, so it will become 3. It is also become 3. Now in between these two, resistance between A and B, that is equal to these two, the series combination of these two, in between these two, series combination of these two is in parallel. Matlab 3 ohm series with 3 ohm, and this is parallel with 3 ohm. So you are getting 6 ohm parallel with 3 ohm. So you are getting 6 into 3 by 6 plus 3. So it is 2. Yani resistance between A and B, that will become 2. So here we are seeing that if while solving the circuit, if you are getting in between any 2 points, there are 3 delta, mainly this point, then instead of solving the delta, you solve for the star. So it will become easy. Let us say if there are 4 delta, then what you do? Suppose there are 4 delta. If there are 4 delta, then what to be done? Suppose the circuit looks like this. A circuit is given like this. circuit is like this. This is a 2 ohm, 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 this is a 4 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 ohm, and this is 5 ohm, this is 5. Now here if you see this circuit, you are going to find out the resistance between A and B. If you see here, you have 4 delta, 1, 2, 3, 4. So if there is 4 delta, you solve the alternative delta, either these two or these two. And as you are finding the resistance between these 2 points, so do not solve this. Solve this 2 delta. So if you solve this, then the alternative is this. So if I will draw a star here, and if I will draw a star here, then this is a star, this is a star. Now let this is 1, this is 2, this is 3, this is 4, this is 5, this is 6 arms. If you see first term, in the first term, this into this, because this into this, 2 into 4, 2 into 4, 2 into 4, divided by 2 plus 4 plus 4, 2 plus 4 plus 4. So it is 8 by 10. So it will be 0.8. If you do the set 2 arm 2, this is 2 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4 plus 4, again it is 0.8. If you see the third arm, it is 4 into 4 divided by 2 plus 4 plus 4, so it is 1.6 ohm. If you see the fifth arm, again you do 4 into 4 divided by 4 plus 2 plus, so it is 1.6. This will 4 into 2, so it is 0.8. This will become 0.8. This will become 0.8. This will become 0.8. This is 1.6. So if you rerun the circuit, then it will be looks like this. If you rerun it, then the circuit will be looks like this. It is there as it is. Here from this point, it is 0.8. From this point, this is 0.8. From this point, it is there 2 ohm. From this point, 1.6. From this point again 1.6. Now from this point 0.8. From this point 0.8, and you are going to this point, and this is your it is 5 ohm. This is your B. Now in between these two, it is there 2. Now you solve for series and parallel. If you solve for series and parallel, if you see carefully, here you see in between these 2 points, let us see in between these 2 points. If you see in between these 2 points, then these 3 are in series, 8, 2 and 0.8. As these 3 are in series, then it will become, these 3 are in series. So this will become, these 3 are in series. So this will become 2 plus 1.6. So it will become 3.6. And these 2, that is 3.2. Yani in between these 2 points, these 3.2 and 3.6, these are in parallel. So if I will choose these 2 points, that will be x and y. If I will choose this point is x and y, then your Rxy, that is equal to 3.6 ohm parallel with 3.2 ohm. So you are getting, these two are in parallel, so you are getting this is 3.6 into 3.2 divided by 3.6 plus 3.2. If you calculate, it coming around 1.69 ohm. It means if I reduce it, this figure will be looks like this. Now this figure will become like this. This is your 5 ohm, this is your 5 ohm, this is A, this is B. Now this is 0.8 ohm. In between these two, it will become 1.69 ohm. Now in between these two, it will become 0.8 ohm. So it will look like this. So you are getting, if you solve it again, series and parallel solve here. If you are taking the series and parallel solve, here these three are in series. So this circuit again become, these three are in series, so 0.8 plus 1.69 plus 0.8. So you are getting 0.8 plus 1.69 plus 0.8. So you are getting it is 3.29 ohm. So in between these two, this is 5 ohm, this is 2 ohm, this is 2 ohm, and this is your 5 ohm, and this will become 3.29 ohm. Now these two are in parallel. So as these two are in parallel, the parallel combination of these two is 2 into 3.29 divided by 2 plus 3.29. If you find it, it will be coming around 1.25 ohm. So in between these two, it is 1.25 ohm. So it will be looks like this. So it will be 5 ohm. This will be 1.25 ohm. This will be 5 ohm. This is AB. So the resistance between A and B, these three are in series. So it is 5 plus 1.25. So it will become 11.25 ohm. So this is the resistance. Now suppose there will be a question in which you are getting suppose 6 delta are there. Then how to solve it? Suppose there are 6 delta. If there are 6 delta, then you have to choose the alternative delta. Suppose the question is like this. The question is, suppose you are going to find out resistance between these two points. This is A, this is B. And here for all resistances, that is 9 ohm suppose. All are 9 ohm. This is 9, 9, 9, 9, 9, 9. So if you see this figure, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 delta are there. So if there are 6 delta, then you first solve alternative delta. So while you are choosing the delta, do not choose the delta to star conversion in between these 2 points. So leave it. If you leave it, then I will choose this is first delta. So it will be converted into star like this. This is second one, and this is your third one. So it will be looks like this. Now, if you want to this is first delta, if you solve it, then this into this divided by this plus this plus this. So it will become 9 into 9 divided by 9 plus 9 plus 9. So it will become 1. So it will become 1. This will also become 1. This will become 1. As the same resistance, these all are 1. So if you transform it, then it will be looks like this. In between A and B point, in between A and this is A, this is B, 9 ohm is there. Now, from this point, it will be 9 into 9 divided by 9 plus 9. Sorry, this is 9 into 9 divided by 9 plus 9 plus 9. So it is 18. This is 3. This will become 3. So these are 3. So this will be, if you see, convert it, then from here we have 3 ohm, and from this point this is 3 ohm. Now from this point it is 9 ohm. This is 9 ohm. From this point it is 3 ohm. From this point this is 3. So from this point it is 3 ohm. From this point we are getting 3, and this side 3. This side also is 3 ohm. From this point we are getting again a 3 ohm. From this point. So from here you are getting 3 ohm. Then from this point to this point, here there is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. Now this is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. Then this is your 9 ohm. Other I have solved, because this will go to delta. So it will looks like this. Now if you see here, now in between here, if you see this to this point, now if you see this figure correctly, in between these two are in series. So this will become 9 into 9 plus 3, so it will be 12 ohm. Now if you go up to this point, in between these 2 points, this is 3, 9, 3. These 3 are in series. So it will become 12 ohm. And in between these 2 points, these 3 are also in series. So it will become 12 ohm. So the circuit will looks like, the circuit will be, this is A point, this is B point, this is 9 ohm, it is there. This is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. Now in between these 2 points, this is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. And now this will be 15 ohm. 3 और 3 15 so it will be 15 ohm. Now here say 3. Now this is also 3. This is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. So this is 9, 3, this is 3. This is 3 ohm. So this is 15 ohm. Between these two, this is 3. This is 3. Three, 3, 3, 3. This is 3, 3. And this is 3, 3. Then 3. This is 9. Now we will draw. This is 3. This is 3. This is 15. So this will be looks like this. This is 15 and this is your 15. 3, 3, 15, 15. Now, if you are taking this, if you solve the star to delta, now it will be looks like your star. This is a star. This will be again 3. There will be 3. So if you solve it, then here there is a one is there. Sorry. This is 3. This is 3. This is 3. Here there is another 3 there. In between these two. Here there is 3, this one. So if you solve it, now you solve it, this star to delta. If you solve it to star to delta, then this is star. So this is star to delta means these 3 plus 3. When you are solving it from star to delta, then it is coming your 3 plus 3. This is 3 plus 3 plus 3 into 3 by 3. So it will be 9 ohm. So it will be looks like this. This is 9 ohm. This is A. This is B. In between these two, this is 3 ohm. This is 3 ohm. And here in between these two, it is 9 ohm. 9 ohm. And this is 9 ohm. This is also 9 ohm. And in between these two, this is 15 ohm, in between these two it is 15 ohm. Now this 15 ohm and 9 ohm are in parallel, 15 ohm and 9 ohm are in parallel. 9 and 15 parallel is 15 into 9 by 15 plus 9. If you calculate, it is coming around 5.625. It means this is 5.625. So it will be become A, B, this is a 9 ohm, this is a 3 ohm, this is a 3 ohm. Now this will be 9 ohm, and this is your 5.625 ohm, and this is your 5.625 ohm. Now in between these 2 points, these two are in series. Series of these two is your 11 point. If you take the series of these two, this is approximately your 5 plus 5. So it is 5, 11.5, and 11.5 and 9 ohm, these two are in parallel. So as these two are parallel, if you calculate, it is coming approximately 9 and this 2. This part will become 5 ohm. So you are getting 9 ohm, this is A, this is B, this is your 3 ohm, this is your 3 ohm, in between these two, this is your 5 ohm. Now these three are in series, so it will be 11 ohm. So resistance between A and B, that is your 9 into 11 divided by 11 plus 9, so that will become 99 by 20, so it is 4.95 ohm. So the resistance will become 9.95. It means if there is 6 delta, then instead you do not consider the delta which is the between two which you want to find the resistance. Then you choose other 3 alternative delta, convert it into star, and you can find it. So like this you can solve the other question. Thank you.